Hello. Today I'm going to show you how to fight addiction and depression. And don't mind me wearing these headphones. They're less distracting than the overhead headphones. So I'm just wearing these to test out the sound differences because I want to see how it sounds between ear to ear. I'm not actually listening to music. I'm listening to myself to see how it sounds from left to right. And the goal is to barely move my head and still be audible. Okay. So, the main goal of this video is, due to massive requests, to do certain things such as ear cupping and more ear-to-ear whispering, as people always request, and a little bit of a mix mash between gum chewing, which is what I'm about to do, and actually the first thing I'm going to present to you is gum chewing, because this is a very good tool to use to fight your addiction, such as nicotine. And a lot of time people who are smokers fight this incredible urge to smoke due to the fact that a lot of cigarettes contain nicotine. Simple as that. And I used to smoke when I was very young, irresponsibly, but I stopped, and it wasn't that hard for me. I think because I started at a very young age. But on the other hand, I did get into the habit of smoking electronic hookahs and hookahs in general, and vaporizers. So I started getting a sore throat every time I would smoke. So I stopped, because to me health is number one. And if you don't have your health, you don't have your happiness, and you can't accomplish much more. So I stopped smoking those, which is why I don't do smoking videos anymore. Mainly due to the cause of the sore throat every time I would smoke. It would just hit me like a day later at most. I decided this was not really a healthier option. In fact, there was an article I read in which it said that smoking electronic cigarettes were just as bad, if not worse. And I was denying it for so long, but it's true. So gum chewing activates certain stimuli in your brain, especially if you chew nicotine gum, which what I'm chewing right now is not nicotine gum. It's just regular gum that's healthy for the teeth. It's sugar-free. It's very spearminty. And if you don't like certain parts of this video, I will include a timetable below for you to skip past. Let's say if you don't like gum chewing, you can skip past this and click the time below in the description box to skip to a certain section of this video. So if you say, okay, Tony, I get the point, gum chewing could fight for addiction, next, you can just click next to the different timetable and it'll lead you to the next part of the video. tells your brain to focus on chewing on something rubbery of texture. A lot of times that tells the brain, tells you you shouldn't be focusing on what you're fighting right now, your addiction. You should just enjoy chewing, kind of like a rubber ball. You know, when you get your blood withdrawn, they often have you squeeze a rubber ball. So, it's to deal with the pain, because addiction can be very painful as well. So, I just realized my sleeves make good sounds. I've never worn this shirt in a video. I try to change it up a bit and wear things I've never worn in each and every video. And when I stop using certain clothes, I always end up like giving it to certain foundation, charities, donation. So that's that. That's like my come out. Okay. The next addiction fighter is drinking an ice cold glass of water. When I drink things, I'm very loud, like I gulp, like and the main reason that ice cold glass of water fights addiction is because when you drink an ice cold glass of water, especially if you have an addiction such as alcohol addiction or even pop addiction, it could be anything that you consume, even junk food addiction or something. The ice cold glass of water tells your brain that to cool down your response and your thought process that focus solely on what you are addicted to. The ice cold glass of water does something chemically with your brain that tells you, okay, once I've had this ice cold glass of water, I've had enough. This is all I need. It suits my needs. So, I noticed that when I would want to reach and grab for a pop, which I still do, I won't lie, it's very hard to get off of. Especially if you've been drinking like a pop a day since you were 8 years old. And when you reach to grab for an ice cold glass of water, when you get that big step to just reach for the ice cold glass of water instead of the pop or something else you're addicted to, that is a huge step. And once you drink that ice cold glass of water, you won't feel hunger for what you're craving anymore. Do it, try it. You'll see right away your craving will be wiped. You won't even think about it. Next piece of advice I want to provide to you, beautiful people, is to do a hobby, to do something productive, something different, if you do something creative, something constructive, this will really satisfy you. And I mean, ever since I've started these ASMR videos, like my depression has been gone. Like, mind you, there are a lot of times where I felt really down and I felt like I had no one to talk to. And just talking to the camera and posting it publicly has really helped me, and this is really, it was my hobby at first. Now it's like, I mean, it's a hobby and a job, you know, it's very special. And I absolutely adore all of you. I mean, like, you guys have really made a huge impact on me, and it's been so great so far. And the main point and focus is that you should really get into something that is very, very useful for you, that will be very helpful in the process for you, in which you will really just attain a certain productive thing and stick to it, and it will be a part of your life eventually if you put enough focus into it. And I'm telling you, getting a hobby will really get your mind off your addiction as well. And it's as simple as that. And the next thing I want to do is an ear massage and ear cupping, ear to ear. So I'm gonna try giving you an ear massage, but first I'm gonna show you how. When you're dealing with addiction, what you want to do is either you or someone else. I'm going to take this headphone off real quick. To grab your ear and pinch your earlobe just like this. Just pinch your earlobe like this, okay? And it's really going to help you. Just pinch it. And then work your way up to the top like this, just pinching your ear. It's really going to get your mind off things. It's just going to do something good for you. Now what you want to do is grab your thumb right here and just push it in rotations, clockwise and then counterclockwise. Work it up, rubbing it rotation-wise, clockwise and counterclockwise. And then grab your ear with, curl up your index finger like this, and then get your thumb, grab it and just pull upwards. And just massage it naturally though in an upwards motion. Just rub it. As you notice, my thumb is here. It's cupping this side of the ear. So you just want to pinch and curl. That's the kind of massage I want you to do to your ear. I'm going to give you a bit of an ear massage. Now the mics are not really set up that close to the camera, but just get the visual of it. Getting an ear massage from me. And the other ear. Cupping your ear, just massaging it in rotations. Gently massaging your ears. This is the first time I'm trying this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna cup your ears. See how that sounds. You're supposed to apparently hear my blood flow running through my hand. It's kind of supposed to sound like when you put a conch up to your ear, you hear that wave. That was good for you. I'm gonna cup your other side now. See how that sounds. Does that give you a sense of comfort? Does that relax you? Does that fight off your addiction or your depression? Fighting depression is just fighting balances. If you add enough happy moments to it, you're eventually going to conquer it. You really have to be counterproductive. And sometimes it's something that you can't really fight off, especially after a long time, because people have a hard time dealing with the battle, the struggle. And it is very hard. Even 2 years felt like 20. But, you know, everything passes. Unfortunately, that's somewhat how poor Robin Williams went, but, you know, he'll always be remembered and loved, and in the end, you know, everyone just wants to be loved, isn't that right? Just feeling a sensation of love, just opening your heart to it. It feels really amazing. And it doesn't have to be a romantic type of love. It can be anything. Friend or family kind of love. Just feeling that great sensation. Just really warms you from the inside. Just to think about it just makes you happier right away. Knowing that it's there, that emotion is still there. I like to do meditation. If meditation is your thing, that'll really help you fight off anything you're going through. You can look up meditation for depression, meditation for addiction. You know, there's hundreds, thousands of videos on YouTube that may help guide you. I hope this video is one that helps you. So, right now, I want to explain something a bit different to you. Besides ear massage, one thing you want to focus on is your eyebrows as well, and pinch your eyebrows. Starting from the base here, you want to just grab one right between your eyes and pinch until it feels weird, and then let go, and then work your way all through. Pinch, let go, pinch, let go. This is a great stress reliever, but this will also really get your mind off anything you're trying to battle. Actually, a friend of mine taught me this. It's a really great method to relieve stress and some form of anxiety. Not all form, but it's really great to just pinch your eyebrows like this and just do that. Pinch, 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 again, pinch, 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 pinch. You want it one more time? next thing I want to show you are certain teas that you can drink. I happened to find this in the store the other day. This is Stress Balance. It's a calming holy basil. And most important of all is to try your best to remove caffeine when you're undergoing an addiction or depression, because caffeine will accentuate any response you're going through. If you're stressed and you have coffee, the stress levels will just up and away. And it really puts a lot of pressure on your heart. And you want to keep the beeps slow. Boom, 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 boom. And it puts less pressure on you. Me, I tend to have a lower blood pressure. I don't know why, but I guess I'm always more calm than other people. I'm kind of like a more chill, go with the flow kind of person. I'm not really like tense, like, oh my god, I have to do this today, I have to get this done today, I have to do this, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You know, I'm really just, you know, I can play things off, and if someone, you know, casually insults me or something, you know, I'll just, whatever, you know, I'll play it off. But if, like, obviously, if they continue with harassment or something, you know, things get a little bit tense with me, but like anyone else, right? But, I was always, ever since I was little, I was always into yoga, meditation, all that goodness. So that's probably why I naturally have lower blood pressure, because I kind of learn over time to just, you know, relax more. But anyway, get off topic a little bit. This is a stress balance tea, and this is holy basil. And basil smells amazing. Oh my god, I love basil. And in Macedonia, it's believed that if you keep a fresh plant of basil in a potted plant and you water it daily, and keep it in sunlight, it's supposed to bring, like, good luck to your home. And I know Italians, I learned this, Italians use a basil in their pizzas, like the real authentic Italian pizza. But no one really knows that it's used for good luck, but I mean, that's in our tradition, you know, Macedonian. But either way, I'm sure other countries have this tradition too, not just Macedonia. But I wanted to actually share the price with you too. This is only $4, and I'm trying to help those who, like, basically like living, let's say, living check to check, or, like, you know, trying to get by with paying as little as possible. This is a good tea. Like, this is only $4, and there's a how many bags are in this? Oh gosh, well, it doesn't say how many bags are in this, but I'll look inside. But again, you can Amazon it up or something. A lifestyle awareness stress balance supports healthy stress balance with certified organic herb. This is a calming holy basil, caffeine free. Okay, so you can look that up on Google. I'm just gonna open this. Give me a moment. Sorry if you can't see me peel the package. I'm trying to be as quiet as possible. Tips to help you stress less. Life is a journey, not a destination. You have a wealth of wisdom living in your cells, body, and mind that are ready to help you unwind and remember most of these suggestions are not new, but may invite you to cultivate a better relationship to stress. Turn off the phone, unplug, take a nap, cuddle with your pets or favorite human, laugh regularly. That is so important. Try to get plenty of sleep. Spend time in nature and with friends. Take deep breaths and stretch breaks during the day. Try 15-minute power naps. We know easier said than done. Find your smile and share it with others. Focus on something beautiful regularly. And, it's going to give you instructions here. When you buy it, and right away when I open the package, it smells so amazing. Oh my gosh, I love it. Yeah, this is how it looks like again. If you want to see, okay. I don't know if the text is inverted on camera, but I'll give you instructions in here. I can't emphasize enough that this was perfect for this video. Someone once said, laughter removes all depression. And its spot, in the spot of depression, fills joy. So laugh as much as possible. I believe Steve Harvey said this. He wrote a book on the law of attraction or something. And he actually said that when you should laugh as much as possible, basically. And it will really, really help you in life. Just laugh as much as you can every day, even if you look like a fool. There's all sorts of laughter meditations on YouTube. I believe Glozell did one a long time ago where you basically do 7 types of laughs. And you're supposed to laugh differently 7 different times. So let's say one laugh is the next laugh is the next laugh is you just have to create 7 different laughs and do each for about 5 seconds. And by the 7th laugh, your natural laugh will come out and you will look like a fool, but you will be laughing hysterically and you will be crying and you will be much more joyous and happy. If I find the video, I'll link it below for you to watch Glozell's video on laughter. So yeah, it'll cheer you up right away. So, and yeah, just sometimes controlling certain things in your life does not work. I know from experience, like, there's so many times when I try to control certain things in my life, like, I end up failing so bad, so epically. So, I just realized, I have to chill and go with the flow sometimes. Because really, in the end, we all die. So, what are you fighting for? When things will eventually happen anyway, you're eventually gonna get that, let's say, that new car, or, you're eventually gonna get that pet. Right now I just want a Chihuahua, I don't care about cars, I don't care about anything, I just want a freaking Chihuahua, but I love Chihuahuas. Anyway, I'm the kind of person that just wants to live happy and just want to help people and lead like a busy, productive life. I never really cared for fancy schmancy. I never cared for, I have this, I'm gonna battle, whose yacht is bigger, whose boat is bigger, I'm never really into those kind of things, if life provides me one day, I'm not gonna have rap battles with people or say, I could buy you with my money, It's all ridiculous. The things you hear on the media nowadays, it's just, insane. Makes me laugh, really. But anyway, They may have abundance of that, but they don't have abundance of happiness or like abundance of a good quality lifestyle. Like, I'm very interested in the story of Michael Jackson and how he led his life. And all his life, he lived in basically fear, sadness. People thought, he had such a good life and everything, but I'm not going to go too in detail with his life story now. There's all sorts of debates and stuff on it, but it's very interesting to actually hear into his story and read into his story. And I was watching interviews his doctor gave as well, and it goes in depth, but the main point is, he had a great life, but internally, he didn't really have a great life. He always felt this sense of disappointment in the end. So, it's up to you what kind of life you want to live, but if you really want to get rid of depression, then filling your life with as much happiness first as possible is important. And then comes the other things, whatever else you would like. You could do meditations or whatever else you'd like. Attracting manifestation meditations. So, either way, I got into like a million different topics, but I love talking to you guys, and I don't know if you're probably asleep by now, but I just wanted to get into conversation and make a longer video than what I've been making. So yeah. There's this final thing I want to show all of you. So here we go. This final thing I wanted to show to all of you is this foot bath. It's a bubbly foot bath massager, and this is a perfect tool to just sit back and relax at the end of the day, and you fill it up to about halfway. I wouldn't go to the top because of simple physics, where once you put a certain mass in water, the water rises, and when you activate the bubbles, it's going to rise even more, and it's going to overflow. So just fill it up halfway if you're going to buy one of these. I'll leave a link in the description where you can buy one for much cheaper than this. This was just because it had good reviews, so I wanted to make sure it worked well, but I mean, in the end, it's up to you. But these can go for as cheap as $20, $30 at most. That's like the cheapest ones. So again, I'm just trying to help those who just want to get by with little as possible. So this on the top here has a massager, and when you push down on it, it spins. So that it can massage your heels and your feet. And you also have on the side here this brush. You just take this off and put the brush in instead. And then you also have the little foot scrubber pedicure. You can do the same with that one as well. And you have this here to support your feet as you rub your foot down on this. And let me just give you a basic demonstration. See this in the middle here, in the center. These are the jets, and these little holes just push up the water to massage your feet. You have a bunch of ridges here, and this is a splash cover. And when I'm all done, this is a little spout, so you can pour out the water from it. And this actually keeps your water warm. If it's warm, it's going to stay warm as long as you push this button. This is the bubble massage and heat. And that does its job. And then this is the jet action. And that's where the jets come out. From here. From this little thing right here. Right in there. It's hard to see from here, but you see it down there. Okay, so that's that. For those who work, who stand on their feet a lot, they can just come home after a long day of sore feet, muscles aching, you know. You just want to relax and just dip your feet in this perfect tool. Don't use more than half an hour at a time, and you'll be set. I mean, you can just have some of that tea, you know, while you sit and listen to meditation or listen to calming music. I'll link a bunch of music and meditations in the description below that have helped me greatly. Or again, you can search it up yourself. So that's that. I really do hope you have enjoyed viewing this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. And if you can all please follow me on my Google Plus page. I need 1,000 followers on there in order to get my YouTube account verified. I have already taken all steps to verify, all 3 steps to verify my blog website. It can just be any website, and all I need is 1,000 Google Plus followers. I already have like 410 so far. So if you can all go to google.com/plus ASMR. And again, that is going to be posted here. Google.com/plus ASMR. And it's also going to be in the link to my description of this video. So, thank you guys so much again. And I'm sure from all of you, I'm going to get 1,000 Google Plus followers. And also Google Plus, since Google integrated with YouTube, they had us, you know, integrate our identity, basically, our profile through a Google Plus page, so that our viewers may be able to track comments we post on people's videos. So let's say I post a comment on a video, and you guys want to see that comment or plus one it, like the comment, you can see all my comments through my Google Plus profile. It's kind of like a Facebook page. Like, you can just track status updates and like it. It's that simple. I know a lot of people have already viewed my Google Plus profile. I guess it's kind of like where they have the whole channel views kind of thing, but they took that feature down. It's kind of like on the Google Plus profile anyway, because there's a button link on my channel to it. You can see it. Go follow. And when you click follow, it's going to open up this little white window. You just click following, I think. You just click the first button on the top. You'll understand. And it'll automatically follow. You'll automatically be able to follow me. So, thank you again so much. I can't thank you guys enough. And I really, truly do mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. You guys are the best. There's no other like you guys in the world. And yeah, I mean, what can I say? I really do hope whatever you're going through, whatever struggle you're encountering, you conquer it head on and strong. Get in that game. You know, really focus on destroying the problem from the root. You know, like weeds, how they grow out of the ground. And my fist is the root. You know, you could trim that weed, but it's still gonna grow. You get me? Eventually into a tree. So, you really gotta focus on destroying from the root before it gets too late. Because as we all age, you know, I just recently turned 20, as we all age, you know, things get harder to battle over time. We're stronger over time, but even simple things such as getting a cut on your hand takes longer to heal if you're 60 years old than when you're 10 years old. You understand? So, it's just a variety of things, and we all have to age, we all have to go through it. It's natural, it's normal, don't fight it, because fighting only makes you stress more. And people will really be able to tell. So, I really do wish all of you the best of luck with battling your addiction or your depression, or both. I'm going to send warm, healing energy to all of you in this video, and open my heart to all of you. And always remember that you are strong, and you can do anything, like all of us. All of us can do whatever we all set our mind to. So, if you really want to conquer this and battle it off, you can truly fight it from the source, from the root up. Pull that root right out of the ground. Just really take care of the problem that way. It's nothing to fear. The last thing you should do is be afraid. Face those demons, so they will be afraid of you. If you can face it head on, it will go away. Because if you face it head on, they won't hurt you anymore. They'll leave you alone. Your depression will leave you alone. Your addiction will leave you alone. Just cup in your ear. Okay. Bit more ear massage. Hope you have a good rest. Hope you have a good rest. Good peaceful rest. And like the tea box said, get as much sleep as you can in order to heal. You can't rip out a wound without healing. So once you fight the problem, you need sleep in order to heal yourself, and it's a daily process. You slice one weed, and that pain may be there, but you need sleep to heal the pain in order to be stronger and fight bigger weeds. That's how I look at it, so I hope this helped you. Kisses to all of you. Blowing warm, healing energy to you. when you're encountering a problem. Always remember